What's up, guys? You know who it is, Korean Ninja MMA. I hope you guys, my fellow Americans out there, if you're listening, I hope you had a nice Memorial weekend. It is hard to celebrate that here as it's not really done in Japan. But, I had to get a nice, little Budweiser. I had to get that just to kind of, American beer just to show it. But anyway, regardless, let's just get back into this, into this breakdowns. I've been grinding out tape, just trying to actually now get the videos together. So let's talk about this really nice matchup, man. Muslim Salikhov versus Francisco Trinaldo. Really cool stuff. This card, the people are sleeping on it, like I said, but there's a lot of fun fights sprinkled out the entire card. I'm talking about prelims. I'm talking the main card as well. Damn, laptop's all loud. I hope you can't hear that. I'm recording on my phone though. That's the irony. But anyway, because I have this laptop on just so I can see a bunch of stats and stuff. But anyway, so Muslim Salikhov, let's just get into the stats real quick. I'm going to break down the fights. I'm just going to go through the stats just because we got to hear this stuff, right? 36 years old for Muslim Salikhov, 42 for Francisco Trinaldo. These guys are going to come in with the dad strength, with the old man strength. And of course, I think Salikhov is going to be the bigger guy. He always fights at 170, but Francisco Trinaldo, he's fought at 155, and he's usually usually a smaller guy. Height, 5'11" for Salikhov, 5'9" for Trinaldo. Wins by KO, we got Salikhov with 2, and 4 for Trinaldo, which doesn't surprise me actually if you go back and watch tape, see how they fight. Significant strikes per minute, 2.29 for Salikhov and 2.56 for Trinaldo. So pretty evenly matched there. Wins by sub, Trinaldo's got 2, Salikhov's got none. Takedowns per round, we got 0.87, where the hell that means, for Salikhov. And 1.09 for Trinaldo. But if you'll see when you break this down, they're not really too aggressive with the takedowns, but they will get them. I think Salikhov's got a really good top game, and of course Trinaldo. He's dangerous on the ground as well. But like I said, I'm not quite sure. I think they could kind of cancel each other out. Now, if we want to talk about their wins, look at that. Going back on tape, nice fun stuff to watch, man. I suggest you go rewatch it. Salikhov versus Elizo Zaleski dos Santos. He beat him by decision. Split decision. That was really close. Staripoli, he beat him by unanimous decision, and then of course Nordine Tella by KO. So I want to break those down a little bit now. But let's talk about Mr. Trinaldo over here. Very soon going to be 43. My goodness, right? He's 42, but he beat Jai Herbert and that he got that TKO. The KO actually. It's a nice fun fight. Really bad. I was all over the place that fight, man. And John McDessie, a nice decision. And then a Bobby Green, nice decision. Really nice wins. John McDessie, though, man, he just couldn't put it together. But that's if you look at Trinaldo's game, he just works his game really well. It's hard to get offense going on that guy. That's why McDessie looks so placent. If you don't mind, I'd like to just kind of break down the fights. I might get just a slightly long-winded as I usually do, but I want to really break down the fights, the juicy parts here. Muslim Salikhov, when he beat Elizo Zaleski, that was a fun matchup, dude. They both got power in the hands, and of course, maybe more power for Salikhov, though, I think. We got the king of Kung Fu here, man. Salikhov's king of Kung Fu. And it's interesting because Dos Santos has that nice capoeira background. It's just really great matchmaking, right? So it's a fun fight to rewatch, but if you look at it, my only criticism for Salikhov really is the low output, right? And when you've got a guy dynamic like Dos Santos, it becomes a chess match that neither guy wants to kind of become a highlight reel KO on either's record. They don't want to get hit with a spinning back kick. I just feel and what's really good? Salikhov also is really good at catching the kicks. He catches a kick and he goes up top. And, he's really, you can kind of see that, he often does that. He wants to kick with you, so oftentimes his opponent will want to kind of do something back, just to show them, you know what, just like in MMA, you'll see someone have a low kick. When you get low kicked, you kind of want to give it back, just to answer back. It just happens often. And same with Salikhov, when he likes to throw that spinning kick. And, it's speed, but it's not just speed that he's so speedy with it. It's the fact that there's no wind-up on it. It's very efficient movement. It's just, you can tell, it's like Bruce Lee. He took a page out of Bruce Lee's book, right? What did he say? Bruce Lee, I don't fear the man that's practiced 10,000 different kicks. I fear the man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times, and Mr. Salikhov is that man. He's practiced that kick, thousands of times. There's no wind up on it. And I feel like his opponents will want to kind of do some spinning stuff. In fact, just to show that I can do it too. Hey, but he's really good at catching it. I think Dos Santos, is good. He's a good fighter though. I like his stuff. It's just that with this first round, you see that. I do believe he got stunned. Salikhov, yeah, right here. Yep. I took my notes, a bunch of notes. Dos Santos lands a right hand that might have stunned Salikhov, right? And then Santos gets a takedown, lands a little ground pound, but the round ends. And but I would say that was the biggest moment for him in that round. I think Salikhov was still kind of up until that point it was like a chess match. It's just kind of he landed some more spinning stuff, just a faster to the punch. But hey, Dos Santos showed that he's still game. In round 2 to open up, Salikhov has really fast spinning back kick to the body. I mean, you'll see that fast short jabs as well. I wish he kind of used them more, but Dos Santos answers back with leg kicks and hooks up top. But Salikhov answers with a stiff straight. Just a lot of power when he throws into there. Because he'll plant his feet into it. He's heavy-handed. Of course, Dos Santos attempts spinning back kick, but Salikhov catches it, tosses him to the ground. Dos Santos stands up and lands a good right, but Salikhov gets a takedown. Right, he will, if he sees the opportunity, he will go for it. They scramble up and Dos Santos body locks against the cage. Salikhov is good on top, so Dos Santos obviously keeps clinching. And eventually they break apart. You don't want Salikhov on top of you, man. He will land some ground and pound. It only takes a couple punches to really feel it. I mean, he's heavy-handed. Both attempts spinning back kicks. So Salikhov up top, but Dos Santos ducks under, and Dos Santos lands to the body of Salikhov with his. Salikhov highly lands this 1-2 up top, right? It's like kind of like he's efficient with this movement. I feel like I just wish he had more. He keeps going. I mean, a lot of spinning stuff from both, but I mean, I think what happened in summation, I think. Dos Santos, he had some success when he kept it to the basics. So what jab, 1-2, just didn't go back to the well enough. And also Salikhov is really good at countering, and he also will kind of cover up, right? He's good at kind of getting out of the way. And what he does, the reason why he's effective is because he doesn't have much output because he'll bounce on his feet. Salikhov will bounce on his feet and all of a sudden stop and plant his feet like he's going to throw something. He's really good at kind of frustrating his opponent like that. Almost kind of feinting. He won't jab out there. Not traditional feints, but he'll kind of mess with the guy mentally, and he has got a good guard. He's always kind of good at getting out of the way, range movement. In the end, the final significant strikes for this though, Dos Santos landed 29 to head, whereas Salikhov landed 24, right? 8 to the body for Santos, 9 to the body for Salikhov, 12 leg kicks for Santos, and then Salikhov only 9. So I mean, really, Salikhov got that split decision. I think it was really close, but I can see why. I think because maybe he landed maybe with more power, kind of swayed the judges. But I mean, it was a close decision. Good win for him, but I feel like, yeah, it was close. I mean, that was right. It was a split decision. I mean, and then when he fought Laureano Staropoli, I mean, that was a really good fight too. Staropoli, I like Staropoli. He's a good fighter. He's on this card, man. He's good stuff. So, good spinning technique for Salikhov as usual, right? He's feinting so he can set up a counter, right? And, Staropoli goes from some spinning stuff himself, but, like a back fist, spinning back fist. But they aren't really successful. The high kick for Salikhov is also really slick. And, like I said, Staropoli, it's kind of like similar to Dos Santos in that he'll be really aggressive with the 1-2s. He kind of he wants to add that pressure to Salikhov. That's what you got to do. You got to add some pressure to this guy because he wants to counter all the time. He wants to you can't just get in there, give one shot and move back, play his game. You got to kind of really pressure him. But, it's just that, Salikhov's good at evading. He blocks it. Also, again, kind of high guard. He's good at kind of not taking the shots just directly on the chin. He'll block with it, trying to just get out of the way. Spinning back kick that Staropoli blocks, but it connects loudly, man. Salikhov, when he lands, even if you block it, I mean, it's slick. You hear that, man. Must have heard of Staropoli's harm, but Staropoli's man, he's tough. Staropoli also starts with a spinning back fist. Again, right, move backward and forth. This backward and forth movement for Salikhov, right? Just kind of messing with you. Just you don't know if he's gonna stand there and land some hard shots or he's gonna get out of the way. It's a really fun fight, man. I think also, in that second round right here, yeah. I'm kind of skipping around. I don't want to break down the entire fight because I don't want to bore you guys. But I feel like what was it here? Let's see. I'm just going through my notes. Please bear with me, my friends. Yeah, I just feel like Salikhov manages to get his timing and puts together a combo that has Starpoli hurt, man. I thought it was gonna be finished, to be honest with you. It's and then round 2, when Starpoli will let it go, man. When he sees that you're hurt, he'll let it. He smells blood, he'll do it, man. And he does uppercut too. It's kind of this awkward uppercut though. It's like it wasn't like a straight up Christian uppercut. Like he kind of like did to the side. It was kind of it was at a weird angle, like downward angle. Just kind of I think the knuckle of the thumb perhaps cut him, and it kind of swelled. You see the swelling on Starpoli's under his eye. It's insane. Salikhov is landing like 33 to Starpoli's 11. I mean, he's just really outlanding him, which is which I like to see because Salikhov, like I said, he doesn't have the most output, but if he smells blood, he'll go for it. Starpoli, but in the third round, he comes out aggressive with sense of urgency. Obviously, he's throwing with heat, but Salikhov is using efficiency and movement to be quicker to the punch. I mean, that's just the story of the game, right? Good level change to attempt a takedown by Salikhov, but Starpoli defends it well, and Starpoli lands a good spinning back fist. He just landed it finally, right? He's been attempting it, and he got the read on it. Good guard from Salikhov, and attempts to get a takedown, but denied again. Starpoli is successful going to the body twice. And spinning back kick to the body for Salikhov. Nice stuff. Starpoli blocks most of the force, And, it's like just dynamic striking for both, man. And, so far, significant strikes were, Salikhov was like 9 in the first round, 27 in the second round, and then 18 in the third. And then Starpoli had 3 in that first round, 8 in the second, and then 16 in the third. So, I mean, Salikhov was just outlanding him the whole time. I think it's just hard to get the read on. He was good at evading and countering when you need to. So he got the unanimous decision. Really good win. I mean, you'll kind of see really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. But honestly, let's talk about Francisco Trinaldo. I mean, for Jai Herbert, you go back and watch that fight. Look, and the age and height difference, man. I mean, 7-inch reach advantage for Herbert. He's younger. He's taller. Ranger Jai is slick and rangy and landing a straight, but Trinaldo hurts him with a body kick, and is nice and pressures him to the cage. Trinaldo gets the takedown and gets on top. His top game going, which is, hey, man, Trinaldo's no joke. Trinaldo gets a guillotine choke, man. And but Herbert gets out of it, he kind of, and pushes him up the cage. Trinaldo pushes him up the cage, right? And Trinaldo did miss weight in this, so it's like people like wondering about the cardio. You think, oh, God, he's going for that. He's going to burn out his arms. He's going for the choke. But we also know that how that ended. I mean, then Herbert was like kind of getting his range. Oh, yeah, he's doing well with the boxing. Doesn't matter, man. Trinaldo KOs him. He's got power. He's got power in his hands. He's aggressive. He's got a nice ground game. I mean, he's got the old man strength, And then when you go back and watch Trinaldo versus John Makdessi, I mean, Trinaldo is the aggressor. Well, Makdessi is just like he's circling away the whole fight. Move. It's just like Trinaldo's shots are like I think more powerful too. I mean, he's got some low and high kicks for good measure, but mostly boxing from Trinaldo, right? And he gets that unanimous decision. I just feel like, guys, to be honest with you, I know I went like really long into Salikhov's and not so long in Trinaldo's breakdown, but it's just that I feel like watching tape on Trinaldo, we all know him. He's a vet. He's really good. And this is really weird because, honestly, guys, I'm going to be my pick here. This got really long-winded. Salikhov, I am siding with Salikhov. I think it's maybe good for a little parlay piece, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't put, it's weird because Salikhov, I think what will happen is this. Salikhov's going to be the one that's going to be kind of... Trinaldo was going to be the aggressor. Trinaldo's going to be the aggressor, which he has to be. He's going to get down. But I think Salikhov's going to do a good job of maybe defending takedowns, trying to mix some of his own. And Salikhov's good on top. He doesn't want to be in guard, though. He doesn't want Trinaldo on top either. Trinaldo will land that vicious ground pound, man. You'll see it. And he'll land. And Trinaldo mostly wants to box with you, but he'll land some kicks of his own. Obviously, the kicking advantage goes to Salikhov. I think Salikhov he'll kind of do a good job of getting out of the way. But this is close. I mean, I think my pick is Salikhov. I know everyone's picking him, I believe. I mean, I'm not sure. I think he's a favorite. But Trinaldo, I think it's crazy. He's a crafty vet. He's got power. I mean, I think Salikhov's low volume is not good. But I feel like if he can pressure, I feel like I don't think he's going to run away like Makdessi did. I don't think he's going to, for lack of a better term, he's not going to be circling away all the time. He'll answer back, and I think maybe Salikhov's going to have more moments. I'm not sure he's going to get the KO. I think he could get his decision, But I wouldn't even be surprised if he went to like a split decision, to be honest with you. Trinaldo's a vet, and he's got that power in his hands. I just feel like if they want to trade, when they go in, Salikhov's got really good at getting that guard going. Maybe he won't just eat a clean shot. And I think that he will be able to time some stuff against Trinaldo. I think that spinning back kick to the body is money. I really is. And he's going to be the bigger guy as well. So I do feel like this mostly going to be playing on the feet, and I think Trinaldo will be aggressing, but I think Salikhov's just going to be landing the harder shots with more efficiency. So yeah, my pick is Salikhov, guys. I think maybe put him in a little parlay, but I'm telling you, Trinaldo, I don't know. He's a dog, man. He's a dog. Got everything going against him, right? He's like, the undersized guy, the older guy, but he just closed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's got that, he's drinking that same, maybe he's putting that sugar in the water and drinking after, just like Yo Romero is, right? He's got that nice sugar water after training. Maybe, maybe they made a little mini clone. He's got those genes, where if you're in your 40s, you're still in good shape and still like competing with these guys. But, my pick is Salikhov, guys. Maybe put him in a tiny parlay, but don't go crazy, all right? Peace. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry I was long-witted. And, like, sub, all that stuff.